The Hot Show with Ronnie Jr and Monica
on Hot 97.5 and 103.9.
All right, Adele, back-to-back songs. Did you hear the two songs?
Sure did, yes sir.
What is your name, sweetie pie?
Yvonne Settlemeyer.
Yvonne, that's a pretty name. You don't hear that too much.
Yes.
I hear more Yvettes.
Did I actually win?
She don't want to talk to us, Monica. She's ready to...
I know, yes. You know what? Get ready. Say hello from inside Adele's sold-out show, August 16th, 17th, Talking Stick Resort Arena.
Oh my God,
Yvonne won.
Oh my God.
Thank
All right.
you.
Now, who gets to go to Adele with you?
John.
Who's John?
John's my ex-boyfriend, but now my very good friend of 9 years.
Oh,
wow.
This is
One
not
of
sticky at
those.
all.
Wow, this is an Adele song in action. What?
Hold on, I have more. 2 years ago, July 31st, 2014, we almost died in a car accident. So 2 years ago today, I was just coming out of a coma. And he was the guy that was driving the car that we were hit head-on the freeway in. Wasn't our fault. And now this will be my present to him. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. And you have to tell Adele this story because I swear to you, she will write a song about your life. Oh, you are so awesome. Let's make her part of our Hot Squad, too.
Thank you so much.
You left us speechless. Oh, my God. I'm a crier, so don't give me the story.
Don't get
start
him started.
crying.
Trust me,
Here's
girl.
my other thing. I was listening to you guys this morning. I understand you're new to Arizona from the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I lived on the East Coast years ago. I tried to call in to tell you, dude, we're different out here. Everybody's different. The whole feel is different.
I hear you, and you gave me a really good feeling right there. This story about Adele, this is why we wake up at 3 in the morning. So thanks again, Yvonne.
I listen every day at about 5 a.m., so me too.
Oh, congratulations.
I can't believe I won. Oh, my God.
Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard.
It's the hot
question of the day.
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. Social media has more pictures of this than any other food.
And it's not an eggplant.
It's from the water. You can use it as an appetizer. I think you could even shape them into like a heart with a couple of them if you wanted.
Oh dear. Is it shrimp?
It is shrimp.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking because the hearts or something. I have no idea where this came from.
Now, question to you, lady on the phone. What is your name, sweetheart?
My name's Melissa.
Okay, Melissa, now let's get to the business. Did Monica's hints help you? Because they kept throwing me for all...
It didn't.
What? Are you kidding? I'm like appetizer in the sea. What more could I have said to
Well,
you?
Monica, tell me what was your point of view. So you said, give me those hints and tell me how that equated shrimp.
Because an appetizer, first of all, shrimp platters are everywhere, right?
Okay.
Where you dip it in the cocktail sauce, which was another hint. Hello?
That one got me a little closer.
Okay,
When you
okay.
said I could shape it in any way I wanted to, what kind of confused me.
Well, I just said a shape of a heart because I was trying to figure out why are people taking so many pictures of this, you know, and how people do the hand heart. I think because they're kind of like a half C.
All right. We take Monica's
I think
off,
too much.
Monica's off the hook now. She did give good intentions. And you won. So there you go. Slide Across America.
Yay!
The largest,
Thank
most
you.
gigantic inflatable water park. My gosh.
Oh, you're going to have so much fun.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Maria.
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 Yes, you
That's
already know.
Mama Maria.
I mean, you're going to get all the corny Monday stuff
I
because that is how
know.
our show does, okay? Just get used to it, Maria.
I'm okay with corny. I'm good with corny. I roll like that with you guys.
She's rolling with us. Okay, so she's here. She's there. Is she the winner?
She's caller 9.
I'm so excited.
Family 4-pack to Big Syrup. Who's going with you?
Hot 97.5 and 103.9.
So I'm hearing it's gonna be rainy this weekend. Like I literally kind of had a little bit of free time on Saturday. Kind of looking forward to it because it's been jam-packed since I moved here. So monsoons. I don't know. I'm just a little bit frustrated about that, but hopefully it's not too bad. Let's go to the phones.
Yeah, hey Ronnie, what's up? This is Tina. I have a question for you guys.
What is the deal, Tina?
Well, I just heard the Cynthia Bailey interview, and I'm wondering why you guys didn't ask about her ex talking about her in all those interviews.
Oh, he's getting a little loud, isn't he? You know,
Getting loud.
you know, Cynthia's cool, and we wanted to kind of keep that relationship. You know, that's why she continues to call us, and of course we could ask her all the juicy, dirty things, but she told us that it's going to be basically played out over the air, you know, on the show, and, you know, Bravo got those lips sealed tight, you know, so you're going to have to watch the season 9 to kind of get all that juice, but it was a cool interview, and she's a classy lady, so we kind of enjoyed it.
All right, fair enough. How do I get free lunch from you guys? I'm starving. I'm a college student.
Oh, free lunch. Okay, so free lunch is more for the people that are working, but if maybe we could figure out a way to do it for ASU students. But yeah, it's basically for your free lunch, for your office bunch is kind of the cute way we say it. Go to hot975phoenix.com, the website, right? And then after that, go to the application and download it. It's really easy. And on the bottom right, there's a little tab that says open mic. You basically just nominate why you think you deserve it. So we got a winner coming up. It's our first Friday of doing it. I'll talk with him in just a bit, but why don't you get registered for next week? You know, maybe your people could get hooked up.
Okay, I'll do it. Thanks, Ronnie.
Some better sounds no one's ever heard.
Well, you know what? Because you have the passion and the ambition to even just join this show, we're going to honor you into our honorary squad. We call it the Hot Squad.
The Hot Squad. You are now officially a member.
I like that, but what does that even mean?
You know, we're still trying to figure that out.
We
but
can't
you know what?
tell you exactly.
You're member number 7. That's all you need to know.
And it comes with a T-shirt, we think.
All right, John, let everyone know your station that wakes you up every morning.
You know, at 97.5, Monica in the morning, and her new best friend.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
The Hot Show with Ronnie Jr and Monica.
Here we go. We're trying to figure out what we need to get done by the end of summer. Official or unofficial end. What are you working on?
Well, honestly, right now, I want to delete all my social media. I feel like that's a little drastic, but that's just been so disgusted with it all lately that that's all I can think about doing.
Just take a break from it, right? And live your life?
It's so vile. It's such an ugly, ugly social media world. I haven't heard anyone wanting to delete, though.
You know, it's kind of weird. Like, I thought the same thing. I'm like, you know what? I'll just do a social media fast, take a break, see how I feel, because I don't want to be drastic. But then I just get this, like, feeling in my stomach, like, no, I need absolute freedom. I need to get away from it. I think I might just, like, dabble, like, try and delete Twitter and delete Instagram, see how I feel. And maybe I'll keep Snapchat and Facebook.
Yeah, and some of the Facebook stuff, to me, I look at it like scrapbook of pictures from the past and things like that you'd lose. What I think is funny is when somebody posts, hey, taking a break, see you next time or whatever, but you know they're still checking it.
And not only that, why are you announcing your break? If you're going to take a break, please, as they say, be gone. Like, I don't need you to tell me. The thing that I don't like about Facebook is I heard, because I don't have a Facebook, but I heard they do something like, oh, here's a picture of you 8 months ago. Here's a picture of you 5 years ago. Like, why do you need to tell me when to feel nostalgic? Facebook, I will decide when I'm nostalgic. Hello. Thank you very much.
Ronnie, I love it.
Not long ago. Hot 97.5 and 103.9.
Hi, Brisa.
Hi.
All right, you guys know we did the distance for the difference over the weekend, and really I had my attitude adjusted because you saw the most incredible families, incredible kids. Ethan was one of those guys, and Brisa, his mom, is on the line. Good morning.
Hey, Brisa.
Good morning.
For people who don't know Ethan's story, can you give us a snapshot?
Yeah, so Ethan was born with a genetic kidney disorder, which is kind of rare. He wasn't diagnosed until 6 months old, and he was airbacked from Flagstaff to Phoenix Children's Hospital. He did have both of his kidneys removed and was on dialysis while we waited for a kidney transplant. In January in 2010, he got the gift of life from his grandma, and he got a kidney transplant. So
that's so incredible.
Yeah, so he's almost 7 years post-transplant. He's doing really awesome. So we do enjoy the times that the great times we have with him right now, and we still do and get a lot of care with Phoenix Children's Hospital. And if it wasn't for them, he wouldn't be where he's at right now.
He and Isaiah, they both have the best energy, and he was big on Monica when I was talking with him. He was like, I could do a speech. He was just like ready. Like, he's ready to host with us next time.
He needs a YouTube channel, Brisa.
Yeah, oh no, that's funny. I mean, he's such an outgoing kid.
I was talking to Caitlin's mom, and it's like, I think the depth of your person changes when you're dealing with something that really matters, you know?
A proud mother, yeah.
It does change you, and he's my only one, so it was even more hard to see him go through what he went through.
Well, we are just so proud of him and you, and so proud that Phoenix Children's Hospital is in the Valley.
Yeah, everyone who was out there, distance for the difference. I mean, this is step one, so we took those steps together. Thanks so much for sharing your story, Brisa.
Yeah, thank you so much. You guys have an awesome day.
You too.
Thank you.
I hope you get to go back to bed and sleep a little bit, Mama.
No,
you deserve it.
It's my birthday, and I got to work.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hello.
Are you ready to play the game?
I am.
All right, yes or BS. Let's go, Mon.
Yeah, and you know what you're playing for? Arizona Field of Screams, Arizona's most spine-chilling haunted corn maze. Tickets.
All right, let's go. Let's get that question.
What's your name, first of all?
Riley.
Riley, okay.
We essentially will finally get to the question.
Yes or BS?
God.
I know, I like the suspense. Yoga is not exercise. Yes or BS?
BS.
It's yes.
Oh, she's wrong. It's okay. You got 2 other guesses.
Are you doing okay over there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The vice presidential candidates debate tonight, and there's a rumor going around that they're going to call each other hormonal drama queens, the whole list, you know, of words that women typically don't like. Yes or BS?
BS.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, that's BS.
Well,
Correct.
1 and 1. Let's go. Last question.
Today's high school freshmen, 18-year-olds, most likely have never used a normal camera. They've only taken pictures with phones. Yes or BS?
Yes.
Yes! Your nightmares are becoming a reality. All Friday and Saturday nights in October, this thing is open, and it's a blast. Saturday afternoon, we're going to be at the Tomachaw Farms Pumpkin Days. We want you to join us this Saturday morning, too.
So fun.
Mm-hmm. You have your costume ready for Halloween?
I do, and I have a backup.
Oh, 2 costumes. Are you going like by yourself, or you got a couple's costume, a threesome costume? What's happening?
Nope, just a single girl costume.
That's right. It's always good to be single on Halloween, Monica. I don't know if you realize, but Halloween, some freaky things happen. Mm-hmm.
Halloween, everyone always thinks I'm wearing a zombie costume, and guess what?
That's just Monica for you. Congratulations, Honey Dip.
Hello?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
His big thing is calling people Honey Dip, and you're going to take your brother, I take it?
Yes. My brother Gabriel.
Hey, what's your favorite Adele song?
Someone Like You.
Ooh.
Nice. Well, we hope you enjoy it. It's going to be an amazing experience. You know, we got other shows around here, too. So, I mean, it's just not just Adele. It's Leon. It's, Lucas Graham a couple weeks ago. So this is definitely your station that wakes you up with tickets. Why don't you let everyone know what station you got it on?
103.9. Yes, I love the hot show.
Hot 97.5 and 103.9.
All right, bringing in James Villalobos, who was in Cleveland this week.
All right, so for Fuse and Voto Latino, I was their official correspondent at the Republican National Convention. The week is done. I'm literally laying on my bed, about to take a nap after this interview. It's been quite a week.
Are you exhausted, man? So you did everything. So everything that was Republican National Convention, you attended. Because I know they have a Democratic National Convention correspondent, but you were there to represent and understand everything about Republican. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
And that was all done by Fuse TV. Now, can you tell me what it was like being there?
So there's a lot of police. There's never a moment that I didn't feel safe. The only time there really was when there was a huge protest going on. It seems like someone was burning an American flag in front of the entrance that led to the arena, but as you can imagine, police immediately stormed in. The horses came in, almost got knocked down by one of the horses. No biggie, but I'm all right. But yeah, no, it was interesting being in the arena because you really see how little diversity there was. As a Latino there, I struggled to find fellow Latinos. I honestly maybe found one, and that was the one that I interviewed. He was a supporter from South Texas. There were a few black people, but the vast majority of the people that were in there were white.
Okay, so what did you take from that, though? Like, did you get to learn anything? Were you able to shed your story, your point of view?
In terms of sharing my story, I had the opportunity earlier this week to sit down, basically share the story of how my parents are undocumented, as are my sisters. I'm the only citizen in my family because I was born here, so...
James, man, we appreciate the honesty. What do you want, ultimately, the millennials to take from this experience through you?
Showing young people that, hey, I'm out here talking about the issues, so hopefully you are listening and listening to what they're saying, hopefully going to the polls come November. For me, I'm only 20 years old and I'm just getting started in this business, but I want to have a reputation of being a trusted, credible, well-respected source who's unbiased and objective. And for me, a lot of it has just been conversations, and, you have to separate your opinion from what's going on in front of you.
Hot 97.5 and 103.9.
Ronnie J, this is Danielle Lerner over at ABC 15 Mornings. How you doing?
What's up, my sweet peach? What's going on at ABC 15?
Oh, we're just wrapping up our morning newscast, and as someone who grew up here, I wanted to take the chance to welcome you to the Valley.
Danielle, you're so sweet to me. I like this. And you know why I wanted to talk to you as well? I am just about a week here, so I need to find kind of like, my go-to source for news and stuff. So I'm hearing ABC 15 is pretty cool, and now you tell me you're a local?
Yeah, I actually grew up in Scottsdale, proud Chaparral High School grad,
Okay.
and you know that any of your news, weather, traffic, ABC 15, we've always got your back. And I also want to make sure, how's everyone treating you over there? Is Laura being nice to you?
Oh, Laura, yes, Laura is becoming quickly one of my besties, as is Monica. So we're all the get-along gang right now. And that, I should ask you that. What is the key to having that great chemistry on the air? Because I know Monica and I, when we're sitting in here, we'll have your news broadcast running in the background on our TV.
Yeah.
So we've always kind of like see you, and we're like, look at that. So, we just kind of want to mock you a little bit. Not mock you. We want to emulate you. I'm using the wrong words. It's an early morning. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got you. Probably still getting used to that super early wake-up time.
Girl, and the heat is doing it to me. That's the problem.
Oh, man, yeah. Well, let me tell you this. You are coming in at, the worst possible time. Because if you can survive this part, shoot, it is going to be all downhill for you, and you are just going to fall in love with the Valley just like all of us have. As far as team chemistry, honestly, the five of us we hang out outside of work, so that helps too, and we just all have a genuine interest in each other's families and what's going on, and we're very much all up in each other's business because we spend so much time together. So I think that just kind of naturally makes it happen.
Danielle, I love that. And yesterday I was venturing out. I went to the Palomar Hotel. They had rooftop yoga and meditation. So and they had drinks right there. So I'm thinking, let me talk Monica into one of these nights doing a little Tuesday happy hour with you folks. So we'll do something together and really build. Now I got to ask you the last question before I go. The question that matters more than any other question. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Luke or is it going to be Jordan on The Bachelorette? Because I know that's the big story around here.
Oh my gosh, yes, especially for those of us over here at ABC 15. It's so hard to tell because just when you think it's going one way, it'll shift and go the other. So I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm just going to say Jordan. We'll see what happens.
Oh, because me and Monica are thinking Luke, so we might have to do a Bachelorette bet with you guys. I don't know.
I like that. Yeah, maybe whoever loses has to pony up at our little team building and get together.
Something's going to go down, Danielle. I'm going to give you a call next week, but we're saying Team Luke. You're saying Team Jordan. We'll see what really happens, though. Danielle, thank you so much for calling. I feel like a champion on a Friday. Thank you for doing this. Really sweet.
Of course, so glad to have you here, and we will be talking very soon, my friend.
I know that I'm running out of time.
Hot 97.5 and 103.9.
All right, let's bring her in. She was once one of the biggest girls on MySpace. Even Dr. Phil had to talk with her. She has been online and present for years, famously singles. From E! Television, Samaya Reese.
Good morning.
Hi, it's season finale tonight of Famously Single.
Tonight is the season. Yes, tonight is the season finale, and it is explosive. Famously Single throughout the entire season has really covered a lot of different issues that are not just related to dating, but things that women go through, things that, myself that I have been through that has, blocked me in certain areas when it comes to love and dating and, just being a woman and functioning in this world,
Yeah, and you shared something really, really personal about your past, maybe what blocked you.
You did. You shared this abuse thing, which had you talked about that a lot in interviews and stuff? I mean, that was definitely relatable.
I for many years, there was a long time that I went through where I didn't want to talk about it because it was so hurtful. And growing up in a environment where, it's a Latin family, they don't really believe in therapy, which I am a big promoter of, even though the first time I've ever been to therapy was on this show. By speaking about it, that was my therapy. And I've been helping women and men for many years through speaking to them in boys and girls clubs and shelters and women's shelters and churches to get away before it's too late, to dig within yourself and understand why you're allowing the abuse. For me, it was a little bit different because it wasn't a constant abuse. What happened is now I can acknowledge he was mentally and verbally abusing me. And one day is when he attacked me, he ambushed me, and he was hiding. And he premeditated his plan, and his plan was to kill me. Now, I don't know where I found the strength as a teenager. I was 16, to get away from him. and figure out how to get out of this situation. But I'm glad I did, because I'm here to tell a story. It's not easy, and sometimes you're being manipulated in so many different ways that what people don't understand is you see physical abuse, scars, things like that heal, but the mental and verbal abuse never goes away.
But let's also not get confused, Monica. Samaya, although she's telling a serious story, she is one of these girls that on reality TV, honey, she knows how to play it, huh, Samaya? You know what you're doing out there. Are we going to see...
Hey, I'm very, very no filter. I'm very woman power, and I'm also very outspoken. I feel that, there's such a missing balance of truth and reality in these reality shows. And I've always chosen to live my life transparent and honest, because when you're honest and transparent, no one can tell you anything.
I heard that.
What can they say?
The truth will set you free. Samaya Reese,
that's right, girl.
famously single tonight.
Okay, bye, sweetheart. Nice to talk to you.
Yes, bye, Monica.
Bye-bye. Nice to meet you
Bye,
verbally.
Samaya. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
The Hot Show with Ronnie Jr. and Monica.
On Hot 97.5 and 103.9.
Hello.
Hi, good morning, Joe.
Good morning.
Yay! On the road with Let Joe Know is happening. Ronnie, you haven't met Joe Ducey, right?
No, but I've heard of his work. I mean, I don't even know. Yeah, everyone's talking about you, and I'm actually going to go to the event tomorrow. So,
you are?
Yeah, I got to see it, because I hear reputation goes a long way, man, and everyone says you're very authoritative. You kind of cut to the chase, so I'm excited to meet you.
Oh, well, I need a bouncer, too.
Okay, well, baby, I'm always for hire. Yes,
a lot of crazy people, man, last year, so I need somebody to kind of keep things going.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Hey, you guys, we're talking about On the Road with Let Joe Know. It's taking place Tempe Marketplace tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. And basically, Joe, you and your producer, Courtney, you have 20 experts out there so people can bring their paperwork and get 15 minutes of free advice, yeah?
Consultation, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have about 2 dozen experts, attorneys. They usually charge about $350 an hour. I don't know if you've got an attorney lately, but you know how much they cost. So you guys are going to be out there. Experts in HOAs, man, HOA problems. They're huge. I don't know, you guys have HOAs?
I'm so lucky I don't, but my neighbors probably wish we did.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're the house that has the purple garage,
Right.
It's like, did you park on the street or not? Should you park in the garage? They make you, I got one the other day where they said I wasn't watering my lawn enough. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no.
So anyway, we're going to have experts we're going to have a couple of attorneys there for HOAs, for employment issues, for landlord-tenant issues, for cars. We're getting a lot of complaints about cars. Have you ever heard of this yo-yo financing?
What is that?
You go to buy a used car, and a lot of people are having problems with this. You buy a used car, say on a Friday, right? And you go into this place and they say, hey, we can work out a deal. It's going to be about 5% interest. You're like, oh, that's great. But we can't get to the banks right now. So go ahead and take the car over the weekend, and we'll get back to you in about a week. They get back to you, it's 25%, not 5%.
Wait,
so
a straight-up lie?
Yeah, well, they're basically telling you, in most cases, they're not telling you the truth. Yeah, they're saying they're going to get you 5%. They know they can't do that because your credit's not that great. So you have to bring the car back, and you got to put down a $1,000 deposit, and they keep it saying, hey, use the car a week or 2 weeks or whatever it was. So you don't get your money back either.
Oh, that's horrible.
Because you're stuck. You can't do anything about it. Oh, my God. I mean, dude, we could talk to you about all of these little things. We're going to be out there tomorrow night to really experience it firsthand. My last question for you, though, is how did you get into this type of broadcasting, this type of investigative journalism?
It started actually, I've been around.
He's been around, trust me. Oh, yeah.
I've been around the country, and I started actually in Tampa, Florida. The guy said, hey, there's a thing called 8 on your side. And there was an opening, and I went for it because I always thought that journalism was about, kind of cutting to the chase and getting to the truth, and you don't do it more than you're doing this job. So I've been doing it since, and I really like what I'm doing now. We get 300 complaints a week. There's no place to go in the state. There's no real consumer protection. So
you're the guy.
Unfortunately, a lot of people have to go to a TV station. Yeah.
We love protection. Don't leave home without it. But Joe, before we let you go, tell us the biggest scam that's going around the valley right now. But hold on, we got to play a song first.
Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl.
Hot 97.5 and 103.9.
Hello.
Hey, it's ABC 15's Iris Hermosillo taking care of the weather. And what? You get up at, 1 in the morning to start your show every day?
Okay, maybe 2. I push it. I'm a snoozer, so alarm goes off at 1:45, and I maybe get out of bed around 2:20. So it's terrible.
Oh,
but,
man.
yeah, I'm on my, 2 cups of coffee now, so we're good. We're golden.
All right. Now, you have the hardest job ever because I'm originally from Southern California where the weather's perfect, and then I've been living in New York for 4 years where life is perfect. So coming to Arizona, the person that's the enemy is the meteorologist.
Oh, my gosh. I know. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's so hot in the summer and we get to deliver the bad news of the heat. But, it's still fun. I still love my job. I get an opportunity to also do a lot of bragging in the wintertime, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Welcome to the Valley, by the way.
Well, yeah, thank you. And if anyone's going to give me bad news about the hot weather, I want it to be Iris. So far we're good.
Well, I have to confess something just briefly. When I first saw your name, I had to do a double take, maybe do a little background check on you as well. I used to date a guy named Ronnie Jr. as well, and so I was like, wait, who am I talking to? A little apprehensive. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm so excited that you're here, and we're obviously big fans of Monica, and I think you're going to be a great addition to the team. And, hey, I plan on listening to you, that's for sure. And I'm so glad you're settling in. Hopefully the heat isn't scaring you away. I mean, we're talking excessive heat today and tomorrow.
No, we're all set, Iris. We are all set. Monica has treated me well, and so we're going to just kind of build this morning show. We're actually coming up with a name for it right now. So what would you name our morning show?
Oh, my gosh. The Fantastic Fabulous Duo. I don't know. I'm terrible with names.
Grips on your ways, front way, back way.